Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel that I really even use because I really don't care about YouTube anymore. But anyway, so today I'm gonna be talking about how my missed miscarriage slash threatened miscarriage, yes, both missed miscarriage and threatened miscarriage changed my life. So let's go back to the beginning. So my husband, actually last year on February 18th, 2022, to the exact date, he actually got down on his knees and proposed to me like he was going to ask me to marry him again and asked if I want to have a third child with him, our son. And I said, of course, because I've always wanted a son, and he knew that. So we had literally been manifesting him, talking about, how we're going to have a baby boy, in 2023, da da da, but we thought we were going to need a surrogate. But, because we thought I had, so many problems on there, my old OB actually got me tested, and everything was normal. She gave us green light to go, right? So literally, we've been manifesting our, son for literally a year. And then, so fast forward 2023, I found out 2023, we're pregnant. So right now I'm going to insert the picture. So yes, obviously, as you could see, I took two tests, one on, that day on the 18th, and then one on the Monday at 20th. And they both obviously started positive. So I made an appointment right away to go see my OB-GYN, who I thought I could trust my whole entire life, literally. But, so, we got my first ultrasound, and, a prenatal appointment to confirm the pregnancy, for March 6th, yeah, for Thursday, March 16th at 2:30 p.m. And we got the confirmation. She, took the ultrasound baby, and the baby had a heartbeat, strong heartbeat, right? And here's the picture. So because she knows, obviously this is my ninth pregnancy. So before this miscarriage, I actually had 5 other miscarriages, one abortion. That's because I was SA'd, you know, assaulted. And then I had 2 children, 2 daughters. And so she promised that, she was going to find me a high risk doctor to put me on progesterone, but she failed to do it. Like, there was referral there, but no doctor. So I didn't have anyone to see. Anyway, so, that day, with the ultrasound, I was 7 weeks and 5 days. Now, that picture, yes, the baby looks small, but like my husband, took a video and he was much bigger. And the computer, for some reason, was not working out. But I was 7 weeks and 5 days pregnant. And right now it's April 15th. So yeah, it was a month ago, literally. Anyway, so I had, because I was high risk, I had to have another ultrasound done on Thursday, March 30th at 2:30 again. So her partner, sorry, so her partner, I'm not gonna say her name, but her partner did an ultrasound when I was 9 weeks and 5 days pregnant. Okay, 9 weeks and 5 days pregnant. Okay, and saw 2 sacs. Yes, 2 sacs. We were having twins, and my husband and I were really excited. But she said that there was, fetal pull, but no cardiac activity. So she said, why don't we do another ultrasound in 2 weeks? And if, if there's something there, we're just going to take care of it. No, I did not like the sound of that. Plus, I know, especially because I've been pregnant so many times. Like, literally, I've had, 5 miscarriages. Yes, they were, common cold pregnancies. But still, like, I mean, like, here's me at 9 weeks pregnant. Here's a picture of me 9 weeks pregnant right here. So my, doctor's partner, she was like so happy and so giddy at the fact that, we were having a missed miscarriage and that we were losing our babies. And I literally went ballistic. And I never ever wanted to like sit back in that office. And I never ever will. Like, who can be so happy to literally want to, like, get rid of babies? Like, what? So anyway, so I was like, this is not right, because I felt, flutters, and I know flutters, feel like, because I've been pregnant for 9 times now. This is my 9th freaking pregnancy. I know what flutters feel like. So I call my sister. She gives me her doctor's name. I call them the next day, and I, get appointments set up for the Friday after, which made me, 10 weeks and 6 days. And then I go there with my husband, and he confirmed it. But he said this was a threatened miscarriage. No, the night before that, I had slight bleeding, but it was like barely anything. Like, it was like, to where you could just have a normal pregnancy. And he diagnosed me with threatened miscarriage. So I was diagnosed with missed miscarriage and threatened miscarriage, right? So, and obviously what missed miscarriage means is that your babies develop, and then because the genes don't align right, their hearts stop beating and they stop developing, but your body just keeps acting like it's pregnant, and your womb literally acts and feels like it's pregnant and gives you all the hormones still, and you feel like you're still pregnant, and really you're not. You're really miscarrying, but like your body doesn't recognize it yet. But with threatened miscarriage, there's a lot more to it too. But with threatened miscarriage, it's like, where you could bleed, but there's a possibility to save the baby or babies. But in my case, because the babies, because my twin babies did not, their genes did not align right between, like, 8 and 10 weeks, their bodies just stopped forming and their hearts stopped beating, but they don't know when exactly. So that explains what those two mean. But these doctors were really, really nice to my husband and I, and were so, so kind, and literally even hugged me, like, but the doctor, he wanted me to get, blood tests, and also another ultrasound, like a pelvic ultrasound and a trans-abdominal ultrasound again, just to confirm it, because, like, there's a 5% chance that they could be wrong. So he just wanted to make sure that, that he wasn't wrong, which he knew he wasn't wrong. So I went the next day, and my sister took me, actually. So we go in, and babies were gone. They were both gone. But I was still not bleeding yet. I still was not bleeding, but it was confirmed that I had a threatened miscarriage / missed miscarriage. I didn't even know that can even, happen or even exist at all. And if I'm talking too fast, I'm so sorry. It's just, like, it's just devastating, because literally, my husband and I, we have been manifesting this for literally a year, and we got pregnant. We found out we were pregnant the day, like, to the year that, he asked me, he, like, got down on his knees and asked me if he wanted to have another child with me, or if I wanted to have another child with him, and I said yes, and he wanted a boy. But anyway, so, we set up an appointment, because he said that there was, that there was 3 options. We can either do 1, see what my body does. Number 2, I could take a pill to jumpstart the labor. Number 3, DNC. So I chose, why not just choose the pill, because obviously I wasn't bleeding, nothing, no cramping, nothing. Okay, now it's 11 weeks this day. So then, Monday comes, this past Monday, April 10th. So, still no cramping or bleeding until literally 35 minutes until the appointment, which was at 4 p.m. And then all of a sudden I start, having a huge, contraction. And then I passed a huge blood clot. So I go there, and I'm not gonna say what happened in the doctor's room because it's really, really gross and really, embarrassing. But anyway, obviously I passed, you know what. But she said, like, she's obviously checked to see I was, dilating, which I wasn't. But because my body was already, going into labor on its own, I didn't need the pill. And that was Monday. So literally that was only 5 days ago from when I'm recording this. Right now it's April 14th, obviously, or April 15th, sorry. Saturday. So, yeah. So anyway, obviously I'm still trying to cope with it because obviously, the universe wasn't ready for them, or they just weren't meant to be, you know. So what I'm trying to keep in my head is that obviously I will have my son one day when the universe is ready to give us our son. And but right now obviously it just wasn't the right time. And passing, or having a miscarriage at home is honestly the most traumatizing thing because when your babies come out and you see them, it's the worst thing in the world. It honestly is. And I have, moments where I'm like lost and just like, and then I just break down. And then I have moments where I'm like, okay, obviously this happened for a reason. I don't know why, but this happened for a reason. And, it just wasn't meant to be. I don't know why them, but it just wasn't meant to be. So anyway, sorry. I can't eat. I can't really sleep. I've been crying so much. But my coping skills I have been, using that have been helping me a little bit is watching funny TikToks, talking to my best friends, talking to my husband, talking to my parents, talking to my sister, talking to my daughters. And obviously they're, going through it too because they're excited. They're really excited. Journaling. It's like that. Those are my coping skills. I mean, obviously it's so fresh. So, yeah, I'm still going through it. But it really opened my eyes. Because I never thought that this would ever happen. I mean, chemical pregnancy, yeah, I mean, that's it's just, basically where the baby just doesn't form and you bleed it away. And it's like you barely even know. But like I always, whenever I was a day late, I always tested. I was always positive. So this is my 6th literal miscarriage. This one is by far the worst. So this is my 9th pregnancy. Anyway, my husband and I are going to keep trying. We're not going to give up. We're going to have our son. He's going to be healthy. And then sometimes I think, maybe this had to happen because, we're supposed to have a healthy baby boy. And then maybe if this didn't happen, then we wouldn't have our, healthy baby boy. But I know because I post so much of my life all over social media, when I do get pregnant with my son, and, we know that he's going to, live and be healthy, and it's going to be a successful pregnancy, I'm not going to tell anyone until we're 14 weeks and we have our gender reveal. But, and last thing before I close this out is, even though right now we are grieving, my husband and I and my daughters, the 4 of us, plus my parents, obviously, my friends, my family, even though we're grieving right now, everything happens for a reason, and this will make us stronger. In the end, I will be okay. I will be okay. Even though obviously right now I'm not okay, but I will be okay. Because it's happened for a reason. for whatever reason. Obviously, the, universe just didn't have it, or we just, in the universe, it just wasn't aligned with what we wanted. Because we wanted to be pregnant, right away. In 2023, like, this is going to be our year. But obviously, the universe works in mysterious ways. And obviously, pregnancy at this moment just wasn't meant to be. But to everybody, to everyone who's watching, if you watch all the way to the end, thank you very much. And, rest in peace, rest in heaven to my two babies. January 21st, 2023 to April 10th, 2023. I love you guys, and I miss you guys. Anyway, that's it. Have a good one, guys. And when I do get pregnant, I will definitely post a short on here. And then maybe I'll do a pregnancy journey. But until then, take care.